It's no longer that. But let's go back to what has brought you into the public light and what brings you on the show today. You wrote that the Boston Marathon attack on April 15th was carried out by, quote-unquote, black ops. And let me read your quote here. The Boston Marathon was a black ops terrorist attack. And Ms. Tremblay wrote in a message to conservative commentator Glenn Beck, one suspect killed, the other one will be two before they even have a chance to speak. Drones and now terrorist attacks by our own government. Sad day, but a wake-up to all of us. First, there was a suspect, then there wasn't. What a bunch of Keystone cops. What caused you to come out the way you did? And I've come out similarly, but go ahead.
I cannot take credit. One of the constituents sent me an email, says, have you seen this on Black Ops? And I was directed to Sergeant Major Potter, is it?
Lieutenant Colonel Potter, yes.
And when I listened to him, I saw his face. He looked like he knew what he was saying, that he had a conviction, that he was honest. And he said, don't believe everything in the news. I was never aware of black ops before. I mean, I was in Venezuela and cried my heart out when I watched 9/11. And I couldn't believe this was happening. And I swallowed everything that was told me, because most Americans want free, I guess you have to get off, huh?
No. Oh, no, not at all.
I know that most Americans want freedom. They want to live and let live. And the government is there basically to make sure the protection of that freedom is there. That's all the government has to do. Then he asked, go to InfoWars. Then I went to InfoWars and I started opening my eyes and I thought, Alex Jones, everyone says he's crazy, but perhaps there's some truth to this. And the more I looked at it, in my heart, something told me there's something wrong here.
Wow.
You just have to look at that backpack and you can see if there's an explosion, the backpack is blown to smithereens. There's nothing left. Mm-hmm. What was it doing just laying there? Then my first gut reaction seeing the horror of that person that had their legs blown off, with the bones sticking out.
Yes, ma'am.
And he was not in shock. And I looked and I thought, there's something, I don't know what's wrong, but it seems surreal to me. Mm-hmm. I talked to my sister who's not into politics at all. And she said, yeah, I saw the same thing. He was not in shock. He was not in pain. If I had those type of injuries, I'd be screaming in agony.
Oh, yeah.